Well, hello, beautiful souls. I'm back doing your readings. We are in quarantine in my state. I don't know if you are or not, but that's what's happening here. And I hope you're being safe, disinfecting, practicing social distancing, all that jam. I hope you are keeping yourself. Ooh, excuse me. I hope you are keeping yourself entertained. A lot of us are learning how to do that again. And I've noticed. So, how we're going to do these for now on is I'm going to pull zodiac signs out of this bag, this little bag here, um, to have a more randomized choosing. Also, because I don't want anyone to feel like I'm choosing favorites or anything of that nature. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to that website up there. So let's see who we have next. Cancer. Okay. Spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy. What would you like for Cancer to know for April? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within this space, as above, so below. Cancer, I'll be doing mid-months as well. Cancer, I'm seeing a few things. Something about a standstill for you, Cancer. Let's see. We have Judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power, and offering only destructive criticism. Misusing business, legal, or criminal authority is the shadow aspect of that. Mm. So what I'm getting is the standstill is interesting. I feel like you have either a lot of emotions or a lot of things going on and you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to handle the emotions. You don't know how to handle what's going on. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, you've been handling things a certain way, or you've been handling your emotions a certain way, or you've been doing things a certain way, and that has been working for you. That has been working for you. You're continuing to do things the same way, and you're not understanding why it's not working in April. Excuse me. You're not sure why that way isn't working for you. So what this tells me is that you're about to go down a new emotional sorry, a new emotional kind of adjustment within yourself. You're not going to understand it, but it's one of those things where you have to let spirit guide you, because you're going to be confused. You're not going to understand. It's like what I have been doing should be working. Excuse me. I've been getting that a lot for a lot of signs. What I should be doing, what I have been doing should be working for me. And it's not. And you're confused. Okay, Cancer. If I can stop choking. So, it's almost like it's time for you to see that you've been overindulging in something. Okay? Maybe overindulging in your emotions or in some sort of love affair. And it's time for you to look at things differently or look at the bigger picture of it all. Or maybe you're making something in a relationship, someone's making something bigger than what it is. Cancer. Um, all right, let's leave that there. So I see you giving. You're focusing on your emotions or your desires and what it is that you want at this time, right? But it looks like there's some changes coming in that aren't exactly positive, okay? It could be that you have to focus on family affairs or things that are going on with your family or your future or your career, okay? Um, you may also have to help others because I'm seeing that here, like helping out family that are going through rough times or hard times. You're trying your best to be as compassionate in a situation as you can, and helping others. They're saying to me because you feel like this will help you. Not because you're not doing it because you want to make sure that you're getting something out of it, but excuse me, but it's like by helping others, I can be fulfilling a purpose. That's how I get it. You just want everybody to have a sustainable future. You want everyone to be able to do what they need to do to survive or to make it or to move forward. And for a relationship, you just want to make sure that it has its feet in the ground to move forward. But what I see you doing is you're overexerting yourself in a way. It's like your dreams are at a standstill, Cancer, because of this. Your wants, your desires, your needs are at a standstill because you're trying to give either to this relationship or give to this or your family or give to a specific situation. I feel like this is eventually going to hurt you. But what's interesting is the other person feels really good about it. Okay? Or your family feels really good about it. But I feel like it's sucking some joy out of your future by doing this. Maybe you're giving money, but it's dwindling away at your money, at your savings or whatnot. You just want to make sure everyone's okay. And you just want to make sure the person that you're with is okay. But I just feel like you're at a standstill. Or it's hindering your money in some sort of way. Yeah, I see that you're doing everything for a very positive reason, out of love, out of care, out of friendship. But you're giving too much of yourself, whether this is time or money, okay? You're giving too much of yourself emotionally as well. You're not taking care of yourself. You need to start thinking about your future. I understand that you're giving or trying to help everyone else or make everyone else feel comfortable, but you're almost confused because you're doing something positive and you're helping bring joy in, but it's not good for you. And the other thing is, like, you don't want to be that person holding on too tight to their riches or holding on too tight to their things. But you have to look at this at the other side, and that's what the moon comes in. It's like, I think you're thinking about it too far, like you're putting too much emotion into it. Because there still is a truth that needs to be seen. And the truth is, if you keep giving of yourself, if you keep giving of your money, if you keep giving of your services too much, like excessively, you're going to miss out. You're going to be in a situation where you also need help. So judge to me is telling me that you need to make better decisions, like more educated decisions about how much to give and what to give of yourself, of your money, of your time at this moment. Because you need some of this for you. You know, you have to make sure that you're okay as well, Cancer. You know, you can't save everyone right now. Yeah, you're quickly coming in to be a savior. Okay, or someone's coming in to ask you for help. And you want to be able to give or help or provide for them or that person. But, you know, there's an imbalance happening here. And that's why the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. Because there is an imbalance. Someone may have lost a job. Or not able to take care of their family, or having marital issues, okay? And they don't see anything good coming from this. They didn't plan for anything like this to happen to them, and they're coming to you for help. You may think of this person as family or really good friends. And you don't want them to think that you don't care about them. You don't want them to think that you don't want to be with them. You don't want them to think anything negative. So you're trying to help them out. I also see that this person is not really good with inconsistencies in their life, okay? They want to maintain a certain type of lifestyle. And what's interesting is, if you're giving money to someone, be aware if they really need it or not. Because I see someone coming towards someone for money and they don't really need it. Or coming forward towards stuff and they don't really need it. They just want like more stuff. They're preparing for what could happen. Okay? They're preparing for that. Also, for some of you, there's someone coming in for a love affair. Because they have just split up or had some sort of breakup, okay, and they need some attention right now, And then they're going to go about their way. So just be a little bit careful about that, please. Okay. This is a time to accept the future. The things that you're doing right now are going to impact your future, so look towards the future. So it's not about you. I feel like you're not making sure that you're going to be okay for the future. And in order to do that, you have to be like self-sustainable or take care of yourself. No one else is going to do that for you. Um, So just be careful about giving too much of yourself, okay? Aquarius has similar type of reading. Yeah, I feel like you're putting yourself at a standstill to help others. Like you feel the need to want to help right now or to be supportive, extra supportive of those around you or any kind of relationships you're in, okay? To try to get, to make everybody feel like everything's okay. That's what I see you doing. Yeah. This is your time to evaluate what it is that you're bringing into your life, okay? Because I see that you are trying to be optimistic and joyful and bring joy into other people's lives. And hopefully you're feeling like for some of you in a relationship, like this person could bring joy into your life, right? But it just feels like things are stuck. It's like they need you to give all of this, because that's the energy, is that someone else needs you to give all of this time, attention, money, whatever it is, and you're not getting it back, right? But you're trying to keep things balanced because you're kind of like you're making excuses for this person about why they can't and justifying why it is that you have to do these things for them, okay? But change is inevitable, and it just feels like they need to learn how to deal with change, and you want to be around or with someone that knows how to transform, that knows how to become something new when the time comes. Okay, that could be good advice for you as well. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you get confused because you realize that you've taken a back seat and you're not feeling nurtured. It's like, oh man, I made these bad decisions. Oh crap. I made these bad decisions. Now what do I do? I see you struggling to hold on to everything that you have because you feel left in the cold or like no one is there to support you. But now you're starting to see the truth. Because of that, now you're starting to see the truth of it all. Now is a good time to figure out why you allowed this to happen. Right? When you had the opportunity to transform, when you got the warning, when you felt like something was weird, why didn't you make the change or do what you needed to do? Okay? So what can you do to take care of yourself? Basically, cut out things and people that don't nurture you back. Stop giving so much. I feel like you're a little bit confused about that too, because it's like there's so much communication still. So if this is a person, they're still communicating with you, and you're confused. You're confused because they're talking to you or they're doing the actions almost, but they're not, but something's still missing. And this is a good time to listen to your intuition and be in control over your emotions. Not letting your emotions take over for you, okay? Not letting your emotions make decisions for your future right now. I know that sounds really weird, but there's going to be a sense of you feeling like something is off or something isn't right. Something isn't balanced. And you need to pay attention to that confusion. You may feel like, oh, what choice should I make or what should I do? But it's interesting because you know what you should do already. Don't focus on the past. Some of you want to help out family and people like that because they have children. And you're worrying about the children. So all in all, it's okay for you to help, Cancer. You just need to be more careful about excessively helping or excessively doing something and not receiving things back. Because I see you getting really focused on helping or really focused on what you think is going to happen, or maybe this relationship will work out, or, helping somebody get to a better spot in their life. But then getting to a point where you're like, wait, something doesn't feel right. And you need to pay attention to that, okay? Okay. So you're the judge and jury, Cancer. Sorry. What is going on with my chair? I keep falling into the... Okay. Alright, Cancer. Let's see. Cancer for April. Someone else had that too. I want to say Sagittarius. The Temple Path. So this is a stage of enlightenment for you, Cancer, as well, right? So it's like having a personality trait. This is how they're explaining it to me. Having a personality trait of wanting to help, wanting to be open, wanting to be lovable, wanting to care, but having to learn the hard way about how to adjust that, right? To adjust that feeling or those efforts. Just like learning how to deal with your personality traits and learning how to use them right. Kind of like learning when you're a kid that the stove is good because it cooks food, but it's also bad because it can burn you. You know, and learning when to use it, when not to, and things like that. That's the easiest way that I can think about it. And then you have Earth Angel. Beautiful. So what that means is, Cancer, you are here to help. You are here to spread love and to care about others, and that's okay. But at the same time, you don't want to give up all of your power to people or situations that don't deserve it as well. So just be a little bit cautious and what's the word? Discerning, okay? When it comes to people and situations. So we have love yourself first and forgiving and learning. Absolutely. Absolutely. So in love and with friends and with family right now, take care of yourself. Make sure that you're okay. It's okay to give, okay? But there's just this warning about giving too much of yourself, of your love, of your care, and exhausting yourself. And it is a learning process. It's a learning process. You have to hurt and then be healed. Just like with the kid's hand on the stove. You're going to burn your hand. You know? And then you'll know not to do it that way again. That's pretty much it. So when it comes to your abundance, Cancer, raise or promotion. Beautiful. So I'm getting this in a couple of different ways. when it comes to work, stay positive, okay? I feel like for some of you, there's a situation where either you don't want to be at work or you're having a rough time. But what's interesting is I feel like you're going to get extra money for it. Either extra money or extra, like people are going to remember you. Something good is going to come out of what you're putting time and effort into. But you also have to realize that you have boundaries as well. That's the thing, is that you have boundaries, so you have to accept those boundaries. You have to take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, how will those people get care? You know, that's the best way, the easiest way to look at it. But a lot of this is going to help rise you to another level mentally. But just know that you also need time. Okay? But I do feel like after this is said and done, you're going to be taken care of. Whether this is by spirit, something really good is going to happen to you. You know? And it's because your heart was in the right place. So don't feel bad if you have to say no or you have to step back. But your heart's in the right place, and that's all that matters, okay? Okay. So Cancer, thank you so much for listening. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to this little website up here. Please be safe, practice social distancing, and I love you so much. I'll see you for the mid-months. Bye-bye.